see him find Nick and
I'm gonna butcher this guy's name, but Zidislaw Basildo, thank you, from Poland. One of our Polish fans. Thank you.
We got our uncle showing up. He said, "Oh, yeah, we should be
One shopping center on the highway, you can. And after that, on Salvan shopping center, going
eventually it's gotta come out.
yes, like Montreal Road, whatever. And on Montreal Road is
block this off at each point?
Yeah. So basically, it's a police
Did they
line.
do this morning?
Yeah, they've been working on it all morning.
Okay.
Towing
Taking one section
away.
at a time?
Yeah, just towing away vehicles as they go. And
Oh, have they gotten to most of the trucks that were there yet?
yeah, it's pretty much all clear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. Good job, brother.
Thanks.
Yeah, here.
My
Much
channel's
love.
Machines Everywhere.
Machines everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Cool. Where are you from?
I'm from all over.
All over? Any thoughts and feelings you'd like to
I
share?
can't be on camera right now.
Okay, cool.
Appreciate it.
Right on.
For a variety of reasons.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Awesome.
much love.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
All right. Take that man at his word. Thank you, Thea. Thank you. I'm so proud. owner here. Yeah, there. Hey guys, I think I'm gonna wrap up this live stream here. Charge up. Thank you for watching. Much appreciated. I love you and God bless.
Well, Jan Gruen joins us now. He's one of the Canadian truckers we heard from moments ago, and it's great to have you with us. The New York Post editorial today said Canada's Justin Trudeau just proved the protesting truckers right. Let's see, send in law enforcement, the Mounties if need be, to clear out trucks snarling traffic, but freezing bank accounts and blocking donations under an anti-terror law. What do you think about the fact that now the government says that they can seize your bank account for protesting?
Oh, can't say that I'm overly excited. It's a power, I guess, that nobody really knew they had. I'm not too worried yet. I do have a great support system behind me, so we'll see where this goes, I guess, in the next little bit.
You say you've been there for 3 weeks, that you live in the Niagara region of Ottawa. What would you think a successful conclusion would look like to you?
I think so far we've actually had a lot of success. It's been going, I mean, a lot of little wins. 100% success would be removal of all the mandates and the vaccine pass. But I would love to see an all-inclusive Canada.
It's interesting to me to think about how the truckers and others were considered essential workers all during the pandemic, where lots of people got to work from home, and then all of a sudden you weren't. And do you think that the Prime Minister understands what that felt like to you all?
I don't think he understands the working class in general. He hasn't made any efforts to talk to us. He just keeps digging deeper into powers. I honestly don't think he understands people. He understands his, authority, totalitarian kind of point of view. We're just here as a means of a financial engine, I guess, for him.
So he's going to try to use emergency powers, as Alexis McAdams just said. They're going to try to clear out that road today. If they come to your truck, what will you do?
I'm not too sure. I don't love confrontation. I don't like this environment altogether. It's not my scene. I'm ready to go home, but every time he does something, it just kind of it's actually just motivated more people to show up, and people are digging in deeper.
Jan, you have the gift of understatement, but you're also somebody who obviously has been there a long time, and you're committed. And we'll love to keep in touch with you as we hope that this gets to a successful conclusion. As you said, lots of little wins waiting for a bigger one for you all. Thank you so much.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.
Good evening and welcome to Tucker Carlson Tonight. When Democratic politicians across this country all of a sudden started to pull back their mask mandates, he did it virtually overnight, and of course they did it in unison, we naturally assumed that new polling had to be behind it. Someone at the DNC must have seen terrifying public opinion numbers and decided to abandon Project Quarantine before the midterm elections. That made sense to us. We explained that theory in the show last night. We still think it's probably pretty true. But it's also clear as of tonight that there is another explanation for this. Democrats in this country are looking north to their friends in the ruling party of Canada, and what they see there scares them. Canada's working class has finally rebelled after years of relentless abuse. Truck drivers are threatening to topple Justin Trudeau's creepy little government with their big rigs. And they may succeed, actually. The protests against Justin Trudeau's vaccine mandates have been far more effective than anyone in charge imagined. For Democrats in the United States, that's a pretty obvious lesson. Over the past 48 hours, Canadian truckers have blocked the major trade routes between their country and ours. Last night, farmers driving heavy agricultural equipment shut down the highways at the Manitoba border with the United States. You're seeing footage now from the town of Emerson, Manitoba. 1,100 miles away, a similar scene on the border of Ontario in the United States. Green tractors with Canadian flags lining the highway in protest. But the most meaningful blockade of all is taking place right now on the Ambassador Bridge. That's the privately owned span that connects Detroit to Windsor, Ontario. If you live in the upper Midwest, you know it well. A quarter of all the trade between the United States and Canada, one another's biggest trading partners, that's billions of dollars, comes across that bridge. And as Fox's Molly Line is reporting from Ottawa, that bridge is now completely shut down.
We're Canadian, and we want to be free Canadians.
Increasing concern spreading through Canada and now the U.S. as the Freedom Convoy threatens trade along the border. Truckers blocking traffic at the Ambassador Bridge connecting Detroit and Ontario. A second crossing linking Alberta and Montana also shut down by protesters, calling for an end to all COVID restrictions and vaccine mandates.
We want freedom, freedom of all mandates, and that's what we're fighting for.
The Ambassador Bridge is the busiest international crossing in North America, carrying 25% of all trade between Canada and the U.S.
We want freedom, the truckers are saying, freedom from mandates. It's a very straightforward ask, but so far the truckers don't have that freedom, and so their blockade continues. So far, that blockade has forced the Ford Motor Company to shut down one of its manufacturing plants and to operate another plant with a skeleton crew. Toyota says it won't be able to manufacture vehicles in Ontario for the rest of the week. General Motors has canceled multiple shifts at its plant in Lansing, Michigan, due to part shortages. So this protest is less than a week old, and already it is causing deep pain to at least one global industry. It's hard to overstate the historical significance of what we're watching right here. The Canadian trucker convoy is the single most successful human rights protest in a generation. If nothing else, it has been a very useful reminder to our entitled ruling class that working class men can be pushed, but only so far. When they push back, it hurts. It turns out that truck drivers are more important to a country's future than, say, diversity consultants or even MSNBC contributors. Who knew? The White House has no interest in knowing. According to the Associated Press tonight, the Biden administration is, quote, urging the Trudeau government to, quote, use its federal powers to stop this protest, to end the truckers' protest. In other words, crush them by force. Politico is reporting that Biden officials are coordinating with Canadian authorities to, quote, establish alternate traffic routes around the protesters. That's Scranton Joe, the pro-union guy, shutting down a labor action. Pete Buttigieg is the completely incompetent transportation secretary in this country. Apparently, he's